BookTube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you are new to me, it's the first time you're seeing my face. Hello, what's up? My name's Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's what's going to be happening today. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in. The continued support, I really do appreciate it. So today for you, as you can see from the title of this video, I have my January TBR, my first TBR of 2023. And it is quite a doozy. And also, I have a bit of an announcement. So if you'd like to see what that announcement is and what books I'll be working on this month, grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get talking some books. Okay. So the announcement will actually be at the end of this video, so it'll be time-stamped here and also down below. So if you just want to skip directly to that, you can. The first part of this video is going to be just about my TBR for the month of January and what I'll be working with. I am going to be structuring this just a little bit differently. I'm going to be breaking it into categories based off of book clubs, read-alongs, reviewed books, challenges, so it's just a little bit more organized. However, the first category are my carryover books. I do have carryover books from 2022. I was really trying my damnedest to not, but it was the holidays, spending time with my family, and I had a lot of stuff to do. So I do have 2 carryover books, and they are as follows. I have Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. I am almost done with this, and you will be seeing a vlog for this coming up this week, so keep your eyes peeled for this. I technically did not complete the series in 2022, but I read majority of it in 2022, so I'm counting it as completed in 2022, and that's just what I'm going to do. But do keep your eyes peeled for this vlog. It should be going up some point in time this week. The next carryover book I have is John Gwynn's Valor, another book that I have been slowly plugging my way through. These will get completed. They will get completed because they have to, and I want them to be. I'm not going to be DNFing either one of these, so I would like to complete them. So these are my only 2 carryover books for the month. Now, I am not instituting a punishment jar this year because I do have a very, very large reading goal of 145 books. I will link my reading goals video up here, along with it also being down below in the down box, along with my channel plans. If you watch both those videos, you see that I have a lot of stuff in the works. So I will not be instituting a punishment jar if I don't complete my TBR, because they are going to be massive TBRs because I have such a high reading goal of 145 books. But I'm just going to be more selective of the books that I'm reading and try to be more responsible with my time this year. That's one of my goals, is to be more efficient with my time so I can get everything I want accomplished. So going into that, the first book of 2023, here we go. The first book of 2023 that I'm going to be talking about is my Smut Club book club, and this is the book club hosted by Cheyenne at That Tall Book Girl and McKay at Oh Hey It's McKay. I'll link both those channels down below. And the first installment for year 2023 is Frat Boy by Nikki Sloan. It looks like this. However, this is the 4th installment to the Nashville Neighbors series. So I did check with Cheyenne. I asked her, I'm like, I've never read any Nikki Sloan before. I've never read any installment of the series. So I want to know if I could actually read this book without having read the previous installments. And she said I could. They were all very independent standalones. They were just within the same kind of world. So I am going very much out of my comfort zone right now, reading a book out of series order. I'm not a huge fan of doing that, because I don't want to get risk for spoilers or anything like that. So I'm trusting my girls that I'm not going to get spoiled for the rest of the series. So this one is actually on order, so I will have a physical copy of it, and I'll be reading a physical copy of it. But right now, it's still in the mail. But so this is one of my first books of the year. I don't really know anything about this book. It's called Frat Boy, so I'm assuming it's about a college frat. That's all I got. Honestly, that's what I got for it. And there is no date or time currently scheduled that I can find for the live show for this. But when I do find it, I will link it. I will put it down the down box below so you guys can easily find it. The next couple books are for my read-alongs. I will be still participating in a few read-alongs this year. The first one is the SJM along hosted by Jen over the Book Refuge. This was a year-long read-along started in April of 2022 where we read all of Sarah J. Maas's published works in publication order. And this month's installment is we are breaking into her newest series, Crescent City, and it is A House of Earth and Blood. So this is my SJM read-along installment for the new year. This thing is a fucking chunker. Holy shit. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I hope it's gonna be a good time. I'm a little Coke bear, by the way. The live show for this one will be January 29th at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, and it will be on Melissa at Bookbar's channel. I will link her down below. And I actually am going to be on the panel for this one. So I definitely need to make sure that this is one of my priority reads for the month, because I'm going to be live on January 29th with all those lovely ladies talking about this book and seeing if we can find any connections into Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, and I'm really, really excited. So of course I do have to finish Kingdom of Ash before I even pick this one up, but it will get done. So you don't have to worry about that. Because Kingdom of Ash is kicking my butt, but it's awesome at the same time. So I have really, really high hopes for this guy, for sure. The next books that I have are for my readathon, which is the ABCs of Love readathon, which I am co-hosting with Jen over at the Book Refuge, and here's our little graphic for it. If you are not familiar with this, I will link our announcement video here in the corner. What we are doing is we are reading this series that I found through Amazon and Kindle Unlimited, which is all based off of the Alphabet Challenge, a book for every single letter of the alphabet. And we're reading so many installments a month, and then we're going to be getting together on a live show and comparing, contrasting. But the beautiful thing about this challenge, of this read along, is that these are all different trope books, all different authors, male and female, and the tropes are so varied. There will be a link to the reading schedule, which has all the tropes for all the books, in my down box below, along with the sign-up sheet for the live show. The live show for this one will be on January 28th at 7:30 p.m. Central Time on my channel, and we still do have some spots open. So if you would like to sign up, the sign-up sheet is down below. Just sign in. If it doesn't look like it takes, it's usually like this little corner thing that I'll go back in and actually type your name in. So if you signed up and it didn't look like it took, let me know and I'll make sure I go back in to double check it. So I've had a little hiccup with that. So I'm still in the process of working with that. But again, this live show is January 28th, 7:30 Central Time. And the books for this month's installment is Amour by Kimberly Knight, and it looks like this. And Beckon by Verlene Landon, and it looks like this. Amour is a second chance romance with, I believe, a bodyguard trope. And Beckon is a military trope with PTSD representation. So those are the tropes that we're kind of going to be working with that we can find from the synopses of these books. There could be more hidden in there. These are just the ones that we can blatantly see from the synopsis. So I'm really, really excited, and I hope you guys will all join me on this read along. And again, that live show is January 28th at 7:30 Central Time over here at First Lady Reads. So we will see you guys there. Now, for my challenge books. I am participating in the Buzzword challenge hosted by Books and Lala, and I'll link her announcement video down below. What she did is she created a list of buzzwords, and you're supposed to design your whole TBR around or just one book. I have chosen one book. However, this month's buzzword was life or death. And I decided to make a list of all the books that I had so I knew kind of where to go and choose from. I did a video of this last year. I might do that again so you can kind of see the options I'm working with. I'm still on the fence about it. But I did make a list, and I only had one book with the word life in the title. I also had no books that had death in the title. I was slightly shocked by that. I spent 20 minutes going through all my books trying to find a book. And I finally did. So the book I will be reading for this challenge is Sex Life Skin by B.B. Easton. This is a spin-off series of this book, the 44 Chapters About 4 Men by B.B. Easton, which I will also be reading this month, because you have to read this book to understand this book, because this book is all about a guy that we meet in this book. Yeah. That's not fucking confusing. So I will be reading 2 books for this Buzzword challenge this month. From what I can find out about this book, this is actually loosely based on a true story. And it is a kind of a diary being kept by our heroine. And she talks about these 4 men that help kind of forge her sex and her life and kind of her romantic persona. So I find that really interesting, and I just thought that was a really neat idea. And for the challenge is the only book that kind of met it. So I have to read this book before I get to this one. So I'm excited about that. I think this is going to be kind of fun to do for sure. So I am excited about these 2. I am still participating in Readsy Discovery as one of their video reviewers this coming year, and I have chosen my book for this month, and that is Haunt, a novel by Christina Marazialotis, I think is how you say her name. If I am wrong, I apologize. Now, this thing, when I saw it, I had to grab this one. This thing screamed, Jackie needs to read this. Jackie needs to talk about it. This is the synopsis that I was able to kind of discern from the grander synopsis that I was given. This is the Victorian West Gothic love story. So 19th century in the West, Victorian period, Gothic love story between a very innocent girl fleeing from her home and a notorious serial killer with a dark past. I'm sorry. I had a Gothic Victorian wedding. I love serial killer documentaries. I love romance. That's literally a recipe for success for me. So I have really, really high hopes for this book. And I will be doing a full book review on this, and you can see that review. I will be uploading it on January 25th. I'm assigning my book reviews for my Readsy book, so I make sure I stay on top of these. So you will be seeing this review on January 25th when I get to it. Now, this book I will not be talking about in my weekly wrap-ups. This is one of my, I will not discuss weekly wrap-up books, just so you guys know. All right, so now it's all just kind of my free-for-all books that I'm really looking forward to reading. The first one I have here is Twin Flames by A. Breyer, and it looks like this. I just discovered this, like, literally last night, and I read the synopsis, and I was like, yeah. This is also a very short little novella. I will be reading this on Kindle, so I thought with all some of these bigger books, I throw a short one in here. But this is a taboo twin romance. Yeah! I'm so excited. Oh my god, the reviews on this are pretty steamy. I'm very, very excited about this one. So, very much looking forward to this guy for sure. Another book that I am very much looking forward to, and this is one of my backlist authors I would like to read, try to read her entire backlist or severely dent it this year. It is one of my goals that you can see in my 2023 goals video. It's linked down below. And that is Broken Puppet by Mo Jones. This is the second installment to the Elite Kings Club series, which is also one of the series that I would like to finish and complete this year. I will link my 2023 series video here and also link it down below where you can hear about all the series that I want to read, start, complete, all that jazz. And this is one of the ones that I'd like to complete. And I'm super stoked to get back in this world. I left Bishop and Madison kind of a weird spot, so I'm very anxious to see what's going to go down. I'm ready to be mindfucked yet once again. I mean, it's the beginning of the year. Why not mindfuck me right now? It's a great time to do it, right? So very, very excited about this one. Cannot wait to get into it and just sink my teeth into it. I'm very, very excited. The next book I have is also as part of a series that I would like to complete this year, and that is After the Game by Abby Glines. This is the third installment to the Field Party series, and this is my only copy that is paperback. I accidentally bought the paperback version, so I need to get the hardback version of this. And this one follows Riley Young, who we meet in book 2. She's kind of this antagonistic character with, the Lawton family. And we learn a little bit about her backstory in book 2. So to read this one, you should probably read book 2 for sure. So I'm pumped. I'm ready to do this. I love the small town romances, and I'm kind of anxious to see what Abby does with this one, because the first one, super sweet, super, you know, small town romance. He give you all the feel good hope. Second one was like Jerry Springer family tree from fucking hell. So this could go anywhere. It could go anywhere, and I'm pumped and I'm down for it. So bring it on. Bring it on. And I read these really, really fast. And the last book that is on my TBR officially that I can actually talk about is my start of the Zodiac Academy series. I mentioned in my series video that I will be doing a video log of me reading this entirety of the series. This is the one series I want to start and finish, or at least get to what has already been released in this year. So I will be diving into the Zodiac Academy, and this is The Awakening, the first installment, and it's by Caroline Peckman and Susan Valenti. If you're not familiar with this has been blowing up Book Talk, blowing up BookTube, Bookstagram. Other than it's super fucking popular, I don't know a damn thing about this book. Like, when I see things on it, I'm just like, oh, Zodiac Academy, oh, Zodiac Academy, oh, Zodiac. I just see it. I'm just like, it's just been kind of ingrained. So I want to know what it's about, because I hear really good things about it, but I definitely don't know much about it. So this vlog is going to be going in blind, and you will be seeing a full video vlog of this one, of me reading this one. So I'm really, really excited to start this video log journey. Very, very excited. And you can expect this vlog to be up on January 28th. So you will see the live show for the ABC read along, and then this being released January 28th that morning. So very, very excited about that. So now you have some dates to put in your calendar to keep all tracked and everything if you're following that, and you want to make sure you don't miss anything with me. Now, I do have one more book on my TBR that I can't talk about. But I'm looking at it right now, and that is my secret vlog of the first quarter of 2023. And the hint for the first quarter of 2023 vlog is, that's my name, that's not me. So I will be reading at least one book in this month regarding that vlog. So I'm excited about it. And now for the last book, which is the one I'm really the most excited about because I don't know what it is. It is my recommendations jar. At the end of 2022, I posted a poll on my community tab, and I asked you guys what kind of TBR jar you'd like to see from me. And the massive winning one was a recommendations jar. So I have a recommendations form. It's in my down box below. It'll be linked every single video in my contact me section. And that's where you can recommend me books. I went and grabbed all those recommendations, and I put them in my little poisoned apple mug, along with my little bookmarks collections. And so I will be drawing them out one a month, possibly maybe two, I don't know, depending on kind of how I'm feeling that month, but for sure at least one. And you will be guaranteed a review of this book. I just don't have that date for that review set. But you will be guaranteed a review for this book up on my channel. So, but I will be talking about this book in my weekly wrap-ups. So you will have that. I believe that's what I said. So let's get drawing and find out which one it is. I had 12 recommendations forms plus recommendations from previous videos before I created the form. So those are all in here as well. So I have quite a few. First one. All right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Before I break stuff. All right, here we go. All right. It is Bait by Jade West, and it looks like this. Now, I have printed off the recommendation forms because there's information on them, so I will grab that here. So, this is a standalone and a romance. The tropes that are listed here is we have C&C, hashtag rape, fantasy, primal play, dark romance, they meet online, single father, tattooed and pierced downstairs hero. Holy shit. What? Damn! January's gonna fucking rock. Holy shit, this sounds fantastic. And the person who recommended this to me is Ashton from Ashton Reads. Hello, Ashton. You are the guinea pig. You're the first one. So congratulations. And there were comments made. So this is what Ashton said. A good pick for when you want something steamy. It's their favorite CNC and Primal Play book that they've read to date. Also, the cover model is Johnny James, in case you want to creep him online after reading the book. I know I did. Well, yeah, gonna have to fucking do that now. Nice. That is awesome. I'm super stoked about this one. Thank you so much for this recommendation, and you will be seeing a full review from me on this book. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That is what I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this, and this TBR is gonna be awesome. So for the books that I can actually show you, because we can't be revealing that secret anytime soon, this is what I will be working with this month, plus some audiobooks or some ebooks. So here you go, guys. Here's my January TBR. I hope you guys all have a great and happy new year. And now time for the announcement. So, announcement time. Today, as I am filming this, is my 1-year anniversary on BookTube. I've been back for 1 year, and I would like to say thank you to all of you, all of my subscribers, everyone who's followed me, who's supported me, all your comments, everything has kept me going and kept me on this. In 2016, when I originally started this channel, I left in October, and I didn't really have a reason. I just kind of fell off the wagon, and I felt like I was failing. I wasn't really completing my TBRs. Nobody really wanted to listen to me. And now that I'm back, you guys all want to listen to me and talk to me and interact with me. And I just love you for it. So I am announcing that I will be doing another Q&A video. I will be uploading it on January 8th, which is a week from today. So if you have any questions for me at all, please link them or put them in the comment section below. You can send them to me on Instagram. My Instagram link is there as well, or you can send them directly to my email address. Just make sure in the subject heading that you put Q&A questions, and I will gather all of those on Saturday night, and then I will upload a video of another Q&A. So thank you guys again so much for following me and supporting me, and thanks for a great year on BookTube, and I hope to see you all soon. I hope to see you all throughout this year of 2023. So that's all I have for you guys today. Happy New Year, and I hope you start the new year off on a great fucking foot. I'll see you guys later. Bye.